Oh, hey, hi, hello, welcome on in. We are here with another wonderful episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. This is episode 51, Darkest Before the Dawn. We're going to go around the room, introduce who we're going to be playing this evening, and we will see where we pick up from here. We'll go ahead and start with Warren.
Hi, I'm Warren. I'm
No
playing
dog food, I don't think.
Marlowe, the caitiff. He's really just along for the ride at this point.
Very good, very good. Next up, we have Hannah.
Hey, I'm Hannah, playing Charlie the Zimitzi.
Next up, we have Rob.
Hi everyone, I'm Rob. I'm playing Vincent, who last we saw him was quite literally just along for the ride with whatever Eva had planned. So I think we'll see where he landed at this point.
Smile. And then last but not least, Ian.
Hey, I am Ian, and I'll be playing Riley, the Toreador. And I forgot what the other part of the question was.
There was none, but I will.
Okay, yes.
Spoiler: you are also along for the ride that everyone else is controlling.
Yeah, I'm just trying to control the ride.
No, they're the prince. They're in charge. You're in charge, Riley. Don't listen to him.
Whoa.
Baron, why are we throwing the P word? Baron,
I'm sorry. They tried to sell you on Prince last time. We're just trying it out. Whatever you think, Baron, Prince Baron.
Prince Baron.
I don't think Riley's beating the Camarilla allegations.
I was one of the first ones to jump on the correction. What do you mean? What are you about?
Still not beating the allegations.
Just because
that's all you want.
Yeah, stop it.
Stop it.
Really shut me down.
Stop.
No, stop, please.
Shut up, but you got it.
Yes, Prince. Yes,
Yes, Prince. Rob, remind me, do we roll for your stain that was delayed for your Terry?
No. Let me do that now.
Thanks. Dang, how dare you feel bad about bringing someone into almost on life?
I know, yeah, it's weird because I do think that Vincent feels like this is an improvement.
Right. Vincent does, but also there's a small piece of Vincent left that's like, maybe this is sort of shit.
I think that Vincent struggled with his humanity before he died.
Yeah, that's also fair. It's actually less about the fact that they're becoming a ghoul and more of the fact that they're becoming this coteries ghoul. Like, hey, you know, being a ghoul's not bad, but being this coteries ghoul is very bad for your health.
Simon's fine.
He had one very bad night.
That wasn't our fault.
But only one, so it's okay.
It wasn't not my fault.
I was say it wasn't not.
We didn't poison the air and try to murder everybody in downtown Indy.
No, but I did make him move around in it and not go directly to the hospital. So, you know, I didn't
anyway.
Just wasn't really thinking about the fact that he had to breathe. That's all.
Well, breathing is optional for Simon.
No, breathing's still very much required for Simon.
Only if he needs to. Well, whatever. Fine.
Oh, he needs to live.
That's his choice.
Interesting. I'm excited to see where this episode goes this evening. But last time, you guys did have a meeting with the Prince of Chicago. And an offer was given to Riley. A chance of being the Prince of Indianapolis, Eva Hill turned into Eva Mound by Justicars, and support and all that they could possibly want, and tutelage from one of the greatest princes that the US has ever seen. All of this was turned down in the name of the movement. You guys then continue to sort of switch scenes a little bit as Eva talked down Troil into just not, just eating Brink as it was, but waking him up. As you guys could finish the meeting of barons, where they come to the realization for Eva of the spider's true identity of being her past coterie mate of Dimitri. And we sort of wrapped up on our scene with Eva being asked a very difficult question that if it came down to it, could she take out the spider? And her response was, I don't know. And that is where we're picking up for our tonight's chronicle. You guys are still in the lobby area of the Pizza King Pizzeria, sort of having this discussion.
Trying to figure out
What do you think, Riley?
I'm trying to figure out the best play from here. Like, who do we go after is the thing? Are we... I don't know. This feels real damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like cut off your left hand to spite the right kind of thing. But it needs to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know where to start. I'm the one that brought it up, but now I'm suddenly very overwhelmed with the prospect. Kind of didn't expect to get this far. Any and all input from the gang is welcome and helpful.
Well, like I said before, I'm a little concerned about any move we make. But one side seems to have more actively tried to get me in trouble, so there's that.
Yeah.
And just to make sure everyone's setting the scene correctly, you guys are all within the other three barons in the same talking area. Yeah, I'm just making sure that everyone's on the table with that. Just make sure that I'm setting the scene correctly.
My statement stands.
Yeah.
So if any of the other barons want to get involved or have anything to add, that's totally fair.
I mean, Fairfield will sort of look around. I mean, knowing who the spider is now, does that change our course of action?
I mean, it makes it scarier. But I don't think it changes the actual, necessity.
I mean, Eva, I know there's been some time apart by the sounds of it. But do you think it's reasonable for us to hope and or assume that he either leaves us alone or moves on to save the business some face?
I was just thinking, actually, that I'm wondering if I could try to have a conversation with him of either figuring out how to keep it together in this area or go away. But I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that. I don't want to start an all-out war. I don't think that will go very far at all.
I don't think so either. I think an all-out war ends in infinitely more kindred blood spilled and pointless, gratuitous violence.
Right. So if you're fine with me having a conversation with him and trust me to do that, I will attempt. I cannot promise anything as he doesn't usually contact me personally like that, but I could attempt. But I don't want to go against anybody either, so.
Looking at the other barons, it's like, I'm worth a shot. I mean, if y'all are.
Brink will look back towards Eva. You brought me back, Eva. You have my vote, at least for now. And you got me this spot. As much as everyone gives you shit, I don't know if Indy would be in the place that it is as far as our ability to hold our territories if it weren't for you.
Agreed.
I know some of this is, in it for ourselves and for our own gain. But I do want this to work between all four of us. I want us to be able to keep control, but also being able to help each other while also helping ourselves. And I know it's not always easy to trust one another, but I mean, I have wanted each and every one of you to have a piece of some part of Indy, whatever it may be. So, but I also understand if you don't trust me because it's hard to trust each other. It's hard for me too. So.
Brink stood there with that half crooked grin. I mean, I'm going to be very honest. I don't trust any of you, but I think we can work together to make sure that Indy doesn't fall apart. I mean, if we don't band together now to get rid of this, then what's to say the Cam doesn't roll through and take back what they believe is theirs?
Right. Enemy of my enemy and all that kind of shit. Not that we're enemies, but I think that's a valid sentiment here. We take care of the problem that's ahead of us, and then we can go back to politicking as normal. But at least a heavy truce for now.
Yeah, I mean, that's all fair, and I understand it also. As long as you guys we're all on the same page. I think that's all that matters right now.
Yeah.
Eva's gonna look at Fairfield and see what he has to say.
I think it's the best shot that we have, honestly. I have concerns that we're kicking the hornet's nest a little bit, and I'm wondering if the spider, while acting under their guise, is not using that for his own benefit. I'm wondering if the events of last night were a spider motivated, or were they Sabbat oriented? Not saying that the two can't overlap, but as far as I know, and maybe I'm wrong, but the spider doesn't run the Sabbat in Indy.
Does anybody run the Sabbat?
The biggest player I knew was some bigwig named Giovanni. That came rolling in a couple years ago. bought up all the hospitals. But I mean, as far as I'm aware, Sabat wasn't even around before Giovanni showed up. So I don't know if the two are correlated, if they have a history or what. But I mean, I think if the timeline, I mean, Eva, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you were Cam when Giovanni rolled in. So I can't imagine that the spider is running before, like, took over the Sabat in this area. I mean, I could be wrong. He's explosive, to say the least, in any sort of sense of the word.
It's an understatement. I personally don't think that it was Sabat last night.
Show your work?
What was that?
Show your work? Like in what case? In what sense?
Well, I'm pretty sure that I think I'd mentioned it earlier that I did text him. Well, I texted a number about seeing somebody else there. Remember about it targeting Michael?
Okay.
It was more me like, what the heck? This dude is alive. Not for them to be murdered. And I think the spider just took it on himself to get rid of them for good. I don't know why. I don't know the motives behind it. But that's my personal opinion on it.
Man, makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, agreed. And maybe this is something worth figuring out, is if he's acting outside of the Sabat. I mean, they're obviously their own beast of monster. But there's a difference between the spider using Sabat resources and the Sabat using spider resources.
Yeah, I don't really think they're one and the same.
No, I think there's some overlap, but I don't know if that might be something we need to investigate prior before we kick out the Sabat. Like, if maybe they're having an issue with the spider, that it's not as dangerous as we're thinking.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I would like to have a conversation with him first before we go anywhere else with this.
Yeah, I say we give Eva her time. This is, I mean, again, as far as I'm aware of, the first attack, like actual attack on any of us, that the spider or the Sabat have done. They may have done some working in some of our territories, but as far as like an actual attack in our territory, this is the first that I'm hearing of. So unless things start to rapidly spiral, I think Eva is taking some time to converse with the spider isn't a terrible idea. What the rest of you think?
I don't hate it. Like, path of least resistance and all. So like, try the easy one first, and if that doesn't work, then escalate from there. I'm also worried that this might have adverse effects like my only worry, I should say, is that this might have adverse effects if something's brought up and it's like, hey, so this is a thing, and then he gets mad and actively blows something up or something. Isn't this the same guy that, like, I'm thinking it's this, if I'm right, this is the same guy that killed more than half of us at one point? Is that a rant and rave?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
maybe not on purpose, but yes, definitely happened.
I think killing half of us on accident's even more terrifying.
Honestly, a little bit. Because that means that maybe he didn't think maybe he thought he was being a little bit more surgical than he was, but
I think that was just the start of the obsession, because he realized what could actually happen. But I don't think he'll be upset if I bring it up to him. Like, if you bring it up, yeah, I definitely think he'll be upset. But I don't think there will be a problem if I bring it up.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. If I'm not back in 5 days, then I'm dead. So, or stake somewhere.
That's a long time. Okay. But I get what you're saying.
I don't know why I said 5 days. I just made up a number. But, you catch my drift.
I mean, but to be very fair, there should be a date range that we're looking for.
I say 5 days is enough time. I have enough time to reach out, give it a night, or I guess a day, to get back to me the next night. And I don't know. I think 5 days would make sense.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I just worry about you going alone.
It'll be fine.
I hope so. You already sort of mentioned that you don't know if you can pull the trigger, but do you know if he has the same hesitance towards you?
I am hoping. I am hoping that where we left off a while ago is still where we are today. I mean, he responded in a different way last night to, like, oh my gosh, look at this type of thing. Not that that was what I was intending, but he did respond. I don't know, like, he needed to protect me. I don't know if it was more out of, like, his own personal gain. I'm not sure about that, but he did answer the call, if you want to put it that way.
Well, maybe
And I
keeping
think
Troil
if-
on speed dial may be helpful.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's always in my back pocket.
I also just want to know, maybe we can share secrets later, how you keep an antediluvian in your back pocket, Eva. I think it's mildly terrifying that you have that as a card.
And not any sort of talking shit or anything, because I would never, but that is disconcerting at the very least. That's just,
I mean, it's helped us so far.
Yeah.
It's been useful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's like putting a leash on a T-Rex and hoping that it doesn't eat you. I mean, he literally asked to eat me tonight.
Yes, but he probably just hasn't eaten in a while. I don't know, actually. I don't have an excuse for him on that one. But obviously I said no and he listened, right? So, like, there is somewhat of a give and take there. What?
Absolutely wild.
I mean, it's my, personality, my charm, right? Right?
I hope that doesn't wear off anytime soon, like it has for the rest of us.
Yeah, I hope so too. What?
What?
What is worn off for you guys?
No, your charm has worn off on us.
Oh. Wow. All right. I see where this is going.
Hasn't for me. Just putting that out there.
Thanks, Riley.
You got something right here.
Fairfield, you're not allowed to say
Heartmore?
anything.
Oh. Well, if we're done here, I got some other stuff I need to go and take care of. And honestly, being in this place is disgusting, to say the least. You see Brink sort of side-eye Fairfield. Look.
All right, so we good? Nope.
Yeah, I'm set. I'm chilling. Everybody good? Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Be safe, making choices, etc.
Yeah.
Go team.
Eva's gonna put her arm around Riley and be like, "Yeah, you too." Giving the vibes of good luck with Adeline.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Question, is Riley wearing
That's
the
another
brown
story
pants
for
today?
a different time.
I mean, yeah. All right. Anyway, looking back to the rest of
she's gonna leave at that point.
Yeah, look into the coterie. Everybody good to roll? Y'all good? I'm good. Y'all good? We're good? I think we're good.
Sure.
So for the coterie, Charlie was heading to the bar. I'm assuming Meg would have texted when Eva left.
Yeah.
So Charlie would have turned around.
Okay.
Just as a heads up.
Cool. So
Hang it outside.
You do see all the people sort of exiting out through the back area, hopping into their assorted vehicles before driving off and sort of hitting the main road of 36 before splitting in their different directions, heading to their domains. I guess you guys are in the parking lot. What would you guys like to do as Charlie, Marlo and Riley?
Oh, because Vincent's still not back, is he?
He is not.
All right. Then I think we need to figure out where the fuck Vincent is.
I guess because I was out, as I'm recalling, Fairfield was like bearers only, so I was kind of guarding the door, assuming there was nothing out there interesting. I think texting Vincent or Simon to get to Vincent would probably be what I would do. So does Simon pick up?
Bum, bum, bum. Does Simon pick up the phone?
I mean, there's no reason you wouldn't. Is it a text or a call?
Probably a text, because I'm definitely not listening in. I'm totally listening in to what the Barons are talking about.
I mean, y'all were not kicked out of the meeting, so it's not like you're eavesdropping.
We weren't not kicked out of the meeting.
Yeah, fair.
It's okay. I'm looking at posing, standing by the door, and totally overhearing things. Yeah, so the text is just be like, hey, is your boss okay? And does he want to come pick me up at the bar?
I might be drunk.
I think the text that you'd get back is, we're headed home. Vincent would like to know where his car is.
Where is Vincent's car?
Vincent's car was left with not the body in it for.
Then it's still here.
But it's not here because we're at the pizza place.
Yeah, that's where they was
It
left.
would be at the place.
Oh, what?
Yeah, because that's where the body was left. Was in the
Okay.
trunk of Vincent's car.
What we've learned is that it did get up and walk away.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
So weird.
Well, also, I mean, to be fair, it did not walk away. It was carried away, right?
I'll text back. Who has your keys? I have the car.
I'm trying to figure out how we would have done that handoff because the car was left locked.
Yep.
And Simon would say back, I have the keys and I'm nowhere near it. So I'm laughing because this is very unhelpful, but it's unhelpful.
Those ghouls, am I right? Hard to find good help nowadays.
Vincent says if you know how to jump it, go ahead.
It's like you could see me looking at my sheet. So I was trying to remember
Vincent
again
is
how to
now
jump.
correcting me and says the right word is hot wire.
Dex plus larceny if you're looking at what skills would be.
Yeah, I'm just for some reason I can't see Larson. There it is. It's not terrible. I mean, how difficult is it to hotwire a car? Is it like a 2 dots or 2 difficulty?
Probably like a.
It's like a 12.
It's bought within the last 3 years Audi. So it's not like an old car.
So not easy.
No, yeah, it would probably be closer to a 3 or 4 to get in.
I'll just text back, where's your spares? I'll go get it.
The return is I have the spare. Vincent has the actual key.
Where are you?
Trying to figure out. Hang on, let me actually look up the route.
So I have my car. I mean, I could just come get the key.
The reply is on 70 West, just passed by Hazelwood.
I mean, how far away is that?
Me as Josh, like, I know exactly where that is. Yeah, right on, man. It wouldn't be else for me, my say, be like, the fuck?
Does Marlowe know how far that is?
Probably, because you would have driven by it on the way there. It's
There
a
and
little
back
over a
again.
third of the way back to Terre Haute.
Yeah, it's about 45 minutes away from where you're at.
Well, I can't drive 2 cars anyway, so
Not with that attitude.
Gotta get people for that.
I don't have enough ghouls for that.
Ain't nobody got ghouls for that.
No, that's not true.
I mean, I'm not going to drive my own car, so yeah, I do have exactly enough goals to drive 2 cars.
All right. Well, it's safe here for now. I'll come get the keys and we'll sort this out.
Okay, great.
But I don't
Where's
think you really want
here?
me breaking into your car. I was gonna go back. Wait, are you asking where I am or where I'm going to
Yes,
meet?
where are you? Is it still in the same
With the
place?
Pizza King, yeah.
Okay, great.
What time of night is it at this point?
Looking at probably like 1:30ish. So you still got plenty of time left in tonight before worrying about the sun coming up.
Then I'll text back like I'll start driving towards you if you want to meet, and I'll get the keys, and I'll have one of these other people drive your car back.
Nah, we'll just get it tomorrow. We've got business to do at home, so.
Oh, do you need me?
Do you enjoy blackjack?
It's probably more than what I'm doing right now.
Then sure.
All right, I'll text Riley. Hey, going to get Vincent.
Get the thumbs up reaction on it.
Charlie and Riley, where are you guys heading to?
From here, I guess I'm gonna head back out to the club. Like, there's some cleaning and rearranging and things like that that need to happen or need to start happening so that we can ideally be open in the next day or two.
Feng Shui needs to be cleansed.
Yeah, man.
Charlie would offer to help Riley if they were cool with that.
Yeah, absolutely. I have no beef with that.
And Jane is still around, so she'd probably drive me.
And like, she can come hang out. That's fine.
Thanks, Riley. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Guess I didn't really ask. Sorry.
But like, no, don't worry about that. I was more or less like affirming, like, I got no beef with that. You're good.
Okay.
Probably something we would have talked about previously.
Oh.
Just like,
I would assume so.
Since Riley's over here throwing labels on it and stuff.
man, if you're not going to define it, I'll define it for you.
Wow. Just absolute mansplaining her own relationship. That's crazy.
I mean, it sure would be awkward if I called
They
your
know.
girlfriend your boyfriend.
Right.
They know.
Would be absolutely crazy to call your girlfriend in front of your girlfriend, huh?
It's so crazy. It wasn't official, but you made it official for us, so you know.
Oh no, I helped.
Helped? I don't know if Eva thinks of it that way, but you know.
Oh
That's
no.
Anyway, we're gonna drive over to the club.
Sick. So is it the three of you all in the same car? Because Riley, you don't have your own car, do you? Right?
I don't have my own car. Can I get a ride?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Just awkward riding.
Oh no, we don't make it awkward.
No, it's
We're cranking the music.
continuously, and it's a lot of like, do you want me to not? Do you want me to drive so y'all could be kissing? Nah,
No.
your non-response says yeah. I'll drive.
No, Riley, just I'm gonna sit in the backseat with Riley.
So now Jane's just chauffeuring the two of you around.
Yeah.
I didn't make it awkward.
You don't
made
mind.
it awkward by choosing to sit back here.
No, it's not awkward. You don't mind.
It's not awkward. My name's Charlie, and I don't know how to talk to pretty girls.
I obviously do.
Jane will
This might
chuckle.
be
Are you trying to
lucky.
say I'm not pretty?
This is
Oh! I didn't say it.
No, you actively did.
No. Mm-mm. 10 and 2.
I can see you in the mirror.
I was on the road.
Anyway, I
all
okay.
right, this is an awkward ride. Turn up the music. Let's go.
Just tear ass towards Terre Haute.
The time you get there, the window's open and Charlie's just sticking her head out of it, like, "Get me out of here!"
um, Marlo, you're the first one to arrive because you have left a little bit earlier compared to those two. Um, Vincent, do you want to describe what they are walking into?
Yeah, so Vincent went back to the bar, which has undergone some changes lately. Um, it's still going pretty strong, even at 1:32 in the morning. Um, and the clientele it seems to be doing less drinking than most people in a bar at 2 in the morning. And there's still like snacks and appetizers and the like going around at the bar. And the reason for that is that at this point the main level has been like rearranged so that instead of having tables for people to sit and eat their food at, they've been like moved together so that people have tables to sit and play games at. So poker, blackjack, craps, etc. Um, and this is what Vincent's been working on with his criminal stuff, is that he's now running an unofficial gambling establishment here for people to come and to do some things at. Um, there are a few folks who are around who are helping to manage this thing who look like essentially a biker gang because they're not a biker gang, um, that are more or less reporting to Terry, who is facilitating this whole thing. Vincent, however, gets off the bus that he's been taking back here, um, and turns around and says something to Simon, who turns around and gets back on the bus. And then Vincent goes in and is going to basically start with the operations of his little establishment here.
Clean.
Nice. And is this the first time that Marlo has like seen the fruits of your labor?
Maybe. I think that you might have seen bits and pieces here and there, but it was until not that long ago just like a multi-story bar pub situation. Um, and the second floor has had a dance floor added to it, that seems like it is not currently being used for, but might at some point be used for fights.
All right.
Place is bad.
Well, if that's the quiet area, I think Marlo will. I'm assuming I've met Terry, and that it's not like they're not going to be super thrown that I'm walking in the door.
No. Yeah, the everyone in the coterie has a pass to get in. And they've been given some sort of phrase that essentially is like, "Hey, I'm a friend of Vincent's," or whatever. Um, and uh, if you were to say that to one of the folks at the door, they'd say like, "All right, go check with Terry at the bar," and Terry would say, tell you where Vincent is at this point, which I'm going to say is probably like in the back in his office going over the books.
Yeah. All right. Then I'll head back to your office.
Yeah, so door's unlocked. As you come in, Vincent's going to look up and say, "Hey, how'd it go?"
I don't know what we're doing, man, but yeah. So I'll bring you up to speed on everything. But Marlo's primarily concerns like, are you okay? Like, what? You kind of just disappeared. A body disappeared, and obviously he's back now. So
Oh, yeah. Eva dropped me off. It didn't seem like there was much more to do there since not a Baron, and Fairfield seemed like he was going to make a thing out of that. So figured it'd be more useful if I came here.
that's fair. That's fair. Dude, don't make Riley look good though.
You
Not that it's
said
your fault or anything.
you said the body came back.
Yeah, Eva did something. He breaks back.
So maybe it did get up and walk away.
I don't know how much of that I am privy to. How much of that do I know or hear of Bruce?
The only thing that you've heard, because you said you stepped out for the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only thing that you know then is Riley's assumptions that were being made. That Vincent and Eva took the body. But nothing actually like believed or founded.
Okay, but I saw Brink, right? So
Yeah, yeah. You actually saw Brink in like leaving.
Yep.
As you were leaving. So I mean, you saw that he was there and walking around. But how or who or what you don't know.
In that case, yeah, maybe so. I guess we're wrong. Bodies do just walk away. Neat trick.
Okay. How bad was that for Riley? Do you know?
I mean, I wasn't there when Adeline, right? So I decided to get out of there because he doesn't really like us. I don't really like her, so I didn't witness that. Riley sounded a little thrown when I was talking to them about how I didn't know where Brink was. I don't think it made them look great. They called in a favor and then didn't need the favor.
Okay. Well, I'm sure
I mean,
they'll
I would
recover.
think Riley's probably a little more upset about the whole like open night of the club, place got shot up, people got murdered, kind of thing.
Yeah. Me too. On that topic, did we talk about? Are we dealing with our spider problem, or?
I don't know what they'd finally decided, but it sounds like. Well, how much did I hear through the door, Bruce?
Go ahead and just make a wits and awareness for me real quick. It'll be sort of like a sliding scale, but if you hit 3, you heard the whole conversation through the door. But the lower you roll on those, the less you heard.
Okay, so 3. I heard through the door.
Yeah.
It voices got raised at one point, and I heard Fairfield sort of lay out to Baron Hill, like if it came to it, would she be able to take down the spider? And I think she said she didn't know. So I think it's an area of discussion. But before the others get back, I mean, the spider owes you and me a favor, right? Like, do we think we've already cashed that in? Do we think that favor is null and void? What?
I don't know. He's a lot of things, and I think the one that's hardest for me is that he's unpredictable. So I would consider that to be him owing us a favor, but I don't know if he would consider it that, and I don't know if we have the ability to make him if he decides that he doesn't care.
Well, we definitely don't have the ability to make him.
Right. So if he decides his favor that he's going to give us is letting us walk out of the room, then I guess that's the favor. I don't like it, but
It's not a bad favor. But yeah, I don't know. It sounds like that may be where they're headed.
okay. Well, I guess we'll just have to see how that goes. Do you know where the others are?
I don't. I told Riley I was coming to get you, so I guess we could text and figure out what they're up to.
Sure. Flips over his phone and tries to unlock it, tries again to unlock it. And, all right. And then writes a text and goes to Riley and Charlie and says, "Hey, you in town?"
Roughly about
Yeah.
this time, you guys would probably be like maybe 5-10 minutes away from the club at this point. So pretty close enough to be in town.
Then responding back just generally, what's up?
You want some drinks?
For the rest of the car, drinks. We good?
Jane's,
Yeah, let's do it.
please.
Text back then, yes.
You know my place, right? Head there.
Cool. All right, to the car. Change of plans. We're going to Terry's. I think that's what it's called. The other
That's
bar.
what it's called.
The bar, the place.
Oh,
Vincent
thank God.
Has a stake in.
No offense, Riley. Your place is just expensive as fuck.
That's why you hang out with people who hang out with me. Or you just hang out with me, because then it's cheaper or free.
But yeah, but you never told me that. So like,
Yeah, but if I told you that, then it wouldn't be like a perk of everything. It would be like this kind of expectation.
no, it's absolutely a perk that I just now know about.
Touche. But yeah, Terry's.
Do we also get free drinks there?
I don't think so. I don't know. I mean, we could ask.
Hmm.
I'll text Vincent again. What's the drink situation like? Cash only? We paying? We not?
The first response back is, "Oh, I didn't think you were actually planning on drinking." Uh, followed by, I mean, we can certainly set something up. Drinks are free for players, anyways. So
Cool. Parentheses. Charlie's not girlfriend. Girlfriend is with us.
okay, I want to talk to you, so she's gonna have to wait outside.
Cool. Just letting you know. See you in a minute.
Thumbs up.
Okay. You guys arrive shortly after to Terry's Bar and Grill, and see the unofficial poker scene, or gambling scene, I should say. And more or less, as soon as you guys enter, Jane beelines it for the bar.
And I kind of look at Charlie. I don't remember. Is she initiated? Does she know what the fuck's going on?
That's a really good question. We haven't had a conversation yet.
I'm just gonna walk back to the office at that point. Just well, all right.
You can't just ask someone if they know about vampires.
Hey, so you know about vampires, right? That's fucking crazy, huh?
This is how the breach happens.
I
Once-
think the deal that Jane ends up getting is that she can get whatever kind of drink that she wants, including like cocktails and the like, for the cost of a 16-ounce Bud Light.
Pretty damn good deal.
She will happily take it.
So is just Riley coming back, or is Charlie coming back as well?
Is Charlie invited?
Yeah.
Okay, and Charlie will go back.
I assumed it was like gang meeting.
No, they have to do that in a different. But our group,
Damn.
there is an actual gang that works out of this place.
Damn.
But yeah, Vincent has essentially set this up for like, this is where we go to do business that we don't want to be public.
I like it. And you know what? I like the yeah, when I get back into the office, I like the hole in the wall vibe that this place has. Really feels like I could get stabbed at any moment. It's cool. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, probably not you, because people know better, but somebody could get stabbed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I wasn't scared of, well, like, if I still had a fear of getting stabbed like that, it would be different. But this is like fun. It's like a theme restaurant almost, but like in a cool way.
Thank you. I think that I did
No,
also just have this place compared to like the Rainforest Cafe, but
Yeah, that's what was in my head. As
Well-
soon as they said theme restaurant, I was like, bro, just straight up just gotta compare it to the rainforest.
like not in a bad way. Whatever. This is what I get. I try to compliment. I'm an asshole. I don't
no,
compliment. I'm an
no.
asshole.
I appreciate it. The vibe sort of came with it out of the box. I don't know if we're gonna keep it, but it's working for us for now. So it'll
You
work
got good
better
stuff.
once we get the second floor open and people start like fighting here.
Fight pit is crazy, but you've got good traffic on the tables, so hell yeah, nicely
Yeah.
done.
Thank you. Yeah, we've been working on it. A little advertising, a little bit of incentives, and so what do we do? I know that y'all were not planning on coming here initially, but what's the next step?
I think that's kind of the question of questions at the moment. Um, we're waiting for Eva to go to have a conversation with our arachnid friend, and then we go from there. If he's down to cool off and play nice, then maybe a lot of stuff can be avoided. If not, then we go to plan B through Z.
Is that like a talk or is that like the talk with the two of them?
I was under the impression that it was like shape up or ship out. Like this conversation's a professional courtesy because of the like I guess they were cool for a long time. So it's like friend to friend, peer to peer. This is what's going on. So fix it before we fix it.
Okay. The reason I ask is I'm sure that you want to reopen,
Yes.
and I'm concerned that we reopen and the same thing happens again.
Yeah. It's definitely something that's been crossing my mind, but those doors can't stay closed. Like there's too much tied to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I met the woman from Chicago who was related to that whole thing, and she's intense.
Yeah. Yeah. Just can't not have the lights on for too long, otherwise it's going to start to look like we're not around, and that's going to come with its own set of problems. So you've also said that there's potential that it wasn't actually targeted at us, and that it was just like a wrong, not wrong place, wrong time, but just we were a happenstance. We were collateral, rather.
Yeah. I guess did you end up talking to any of the bigger folks from Chicago? Here's
Yeah.
part of why I'm asking. I'm a little bit concerned that we invited a whole bunch of people over to our place and that they got messed up.
No, we're good on that front. We had a conversation. I made sure to shake some hands, offer to pay some medical bills, that kind of stuff. Um, but we're good on that front. They are more understanding, finding out that it was a tendril of the Sabbat getting a little uppity, and that was a very interesting, confusing conversation because um, it's just us in the office, right? Yeah. Okay. Cards on the table, they offered resources to handle the problem. But the problem is, I would have to declare actual praxis, and we'd convert everything, all of our holdings that we have, to Camarilla. And that comes with a whole extra bureaucracy and levels of control and all of that outside of just us. That comes with centuries of tradition and pomp and circumstance and all kinds of stuff that yeah, they could fix the problem. They could help fix the problem. We met one of their dudes. He's the dude who dribbled Kenneth off the pavement was one of theirs. So like, yeah, they could help us fix it, but I don't know if that's the way we want to go with that. Like, fix it at what price? You know what I mean?
Yeah, you said you would have to declare Praxis, so basically the territory would be yours. That comes with some autonomy, right?
We'd hope so. I didn't ask right then and there because I felt like it was not the time or venue at the moment. Right, the offer's being made, and I said thanks, but if anything, I have to think about it. So that's one of those questions. If we come back around that way, that would be, since I'm the one claiming it, I'm the one holding it, right? Like, you're not just gonna help stand it up and then replace the structure that's been built.
I mean, you'd have to keep it, right? So I guess how long before Adeline comes along and just scoops it up?
One of the things I've thought about, and one of the reasons I'm not gonna lie to you, the offer was tempting. But that's one of those things that kept it from being a snap choice. Was
Yeah.
if I do it, did I just claim something to get ousted and end up with nothing if not dead?
I mean,
So
Charlie, I don't know how you feel about any of this, but I was concerned, Lasombra, uh, Clanless, Shimisi, that Camarillo wouldn't want to have much to do with us.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I'm not for that side.
valid. I don't expect anybody to be. If
I mean,
that wasn't
Eva's
the
I mean,
never
they would
really done
accept
us
your
wrong.
clan.
well, yeah, but I'm not selling y'all out for that. Like, there's exceptions and stipulations to all kinds of stuff on that side of the world. So, kind of getting involved and going, hi, if this is what we're doing, this is what this area has to be cool with. And kind of digging some heels there, saying these people are, I hate saying it, but you get what I'm saying, right? Like, if I go up and I sit down and I say, this is the situation, these folks are mine, like, take it or leave it, right? Because I would do the
Understood.
same thing. I would do the same thing for the rest of our siblings, right? For everybody else who just happened to be a thinny, man. Like, to claim an area and then go, but everybody who's, lesser than get bent. Like, that's shitty.
I mean, you're closer to them than I am. Can you just call them Finnies? Is that like, do they get upset
Yes,
about that, or
I guess it's like kind of their thing, but it's I don't know.
okay?
Fine, let me walk
No,
that. Let me walk that back. All of the thin bloods that we were embraced with, um, they're all fine, upstanding citizens and contribute hugely to our community and societies.
I mean, collectively,
Yes, but if they were to come in and go, yeah, but this whole group, nah, then no, because that's. I mean, I get it. I'm close to them, but like, that's still our community. Does that make sense?
yeah, a little bit. Anyway, it seems like a tempting offer. Glad to know that that's sort of where your head's at. But I think let's talk about the club. Um, how long do you have before you need to get doors open?
As soon as possible. And I think that's more of a self-imposed timeline than a hard and than a hard and fast. Um, I would think every day it's closed, someone's noticing. The longer it goes, the more that notice is from a raised eyebrow to making a phone call to writing a letter. And the longer we can avoid that, the better. I think we have a little bit of grace just given what happened. So a couple of days to kind of get back on our feet, buff some security, do that kind of stuff. Sure. But any more than like a week, week and a half, that's pushing it. Personally, personal opinion.
So I don't think that we're dealing with our arachnid problem in that time frame. So how do we open our doors? Do we just buy tons of security?
Maybe we, for the foreseeable, we become a little more exclusive, or maybe just a little more discerning.
Does that mean that Sabat are no longer on the invite list, or does that mean that we're talking about maybe not inviting potential targets?
Probably, I would say more so on the potential target side. We've got plenty of ways of keeping our ear to the ground and figuring out who's got beef where. So, like, we can't keep everybody out the club, but we can definitely help. And there's got to be something about, causing a ruckus when it was very explicitly said, don't you cause a ruckus. So maybe like suspension of attendance for a while. Like that's the way it goes. Like first time offense, hey, we'll see you in a month. Take some time, cool off. I don't know. That probably sounds really goofy, but
I think Vincent's going to flip his phone over, look at the clock, flip it back upside down, and say, yeah, so Simon will be back in like an hour. We can start looking into who we can bring on for security firms or less official security if we're concerned about people witnessing the wrong stuff.
right. And I'd
You want
like
to
them
work
to
on
be
the guest list?
probably. I would like anybody working like that to be as in the know as possible, as far as like if we can get people who are aware of us, that would be easier. Less of a terrifying mistake waiting to happen.
That cuts the recruitment pool down a ton, but
Maybe it's not everybody, but at least a couple, to kind of help, I don't know, make life a little smoother.
okay.
Even if it's just we have a couple of Bloods on staff that are muscle. So I can point you at a couple that would fit the bill.
I mean, they're going on
that-
your payroll, so that's fine.
No. But like that kind of stuff, like that maybe they're not like super plugged into the inner workings and machinations of everything, but they're at least savvy enough to know like the difference between their ass and their fangs. You know what I mean?
All right. Well, anyway, like close his like actual paper books that he's been writing in with an actual pencil because I guess he's old school, um, and then stand up and say, "Well, I guess let's get started. Let's go do something. Hell, even if it's just going and making sure that the place is ready, that we can bring cleaners in to make it look not awful."
I would agree. That's where we were actually headed before we came this way. So, and not upset about that in the least bit. This was productive and needed.
Do we go see how drunk your friend got?
We can.
Sorry, like friend or I got a text that was a little confusing. So
Because Riley calls her my girlfriend, and I have said friend, which they make fun of me for that. So it's up to interpretation, honestly. Maybe we should just call it a situationship, something like that.
Weird to not acknowledge what it is when y'all really do be kissing, huh?
You can be kissing and it still be a situationship, so chill.
No.
Story of our lives. But yes, I should probably go check on her because that was an awkward car ride and she came right in here and started drinking. So
All right, I'll apologize for that one.
will you? Will you actually?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
nothing to apologize for. I did nothing wrong.
well,
Always the innocent one.
I don't know if you want to leave her here, if we're going to go do like business, but I can make sure that somebody puts her somewhere safe if she drinks herself under the table.
Well, where are we going to after this?
The club.
Yeah, back to the club.
She can come with us, right? Is that okay, Riley?
I'm cool with it. I mean, as far as she's aware, we're just fixing up to reopen. Like nothing else super crazy, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I don't believe there's any actual bodies still around, so
Well,
probably
if she's drunk, she's gonna be knocked out anyway. She'll probably just sleep on in a pew or a pew. Wow, that's a church. A booth.
You probably pull out their phone in their notes app, just like new club in an old church.
Hey, I think that'd be pretty sick.
Church club. Holy club.
That'll be a
call
good
it
name.
call it the Holy Spirits.
That's good.
I don't hate it.
You guys are so good at thinking these on the spot.
Next coterie, next.
Next coterie, next conical, the Holy Spirits.
I meant next haven, but I
Oh.
said coterie.
Gotcha.
I mean, we go through havens, so you know.
It could be this coterie, this chronicle.
Yes, this coterie, this chronicle, next haven.
Exactly.
Could be within the next month.
I like that you think it'll last that long.
Right.
I mean, it's not going to be this month. It's not tonight. So,
Still possible.
so yeah, I think we move to going and doing cleanup and trying to figure out if Vincent would actually push a broom or if he'd use Oblivion for it.
My vote's the Oblivion to do it, but
I know.
We're aware of what your vote is.
I'm just saying.
As he like Sorcerer's Apprentices.
Right, exactly. Wait, you tell me that Mickey Mouse is a Lasombra?
Not one. And I think probably would be as a part of the actual cleanup as possible. Not for lack of not trying, but more so get this place open. More hands means it's open faster.
Okay.
But like, I'm not touching dirty things.
I mean, to be clear, Vincent's not planning on doing a lot of cleaning. Vincent is planning on making sure that there's nothing incriminating so that we can hire cleaners.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, just in the moment right now, Riley's not touching dirty things.
Can you define
Okay.
dirty things?
Blood, bodies, other various bodily fluids.
Well, on a good note, there's only a few locations that would have blood in them. Your office and your office chair being the biggest piece that did have what was left of a corpse dropped in there as a gift. And also Well, both of those people died just from snap neck. So, just the VIP room where the Primogen were at. You haven't checked the loading dock to see what sort of bloodbath is out there.
Should do that.
But other than that, there's just a blood trail that leads from the loading docks to your office.
Oh, not conspicuous at all.
No.
This is gross and cool and awesome, and we love it. Yay. Okay, so in that case,
I'm just envisioning Riley's reaction going into the loading dock, and it's just like The Shining in there.
pretty much as a but yeah, I would like to go check the loading dock. I'm curious. Morbidly so, even.
I mean, it's not full Shining, but you can tell, like, it was not a clean kill. Like, there was... you do see that there is gunfire, like bullet holes that are spraying up the backside of the loading dock and some of the loading dock doors. There's blood splatters that are on the wall, on the ceiling, definitely on the floor. And then you do see a singular blood trail of a body that was leaving a pretty substantial amount of blood that goes from, like I said, the loading dock to your office directly.
So sick.
Yes.
We love it.
But no actual bodies.
No actual bodies. Okay. We do love that part. This is gross, but I guess we'll just make a note of it and move on.
Yeah, they were the one that was in your chair. They're presently in your trash can.
Okay. Gross. But like
I mean,
I
they're
think
not.
I'd rather them be in the trash can than out here.
They're not like leaking anymore. Just a couple trips with a dustpan, but
Not leaking anymore. It's such a wild thing to say.
And I'm going to tell you this with all the love I can muster. I appreciate you. I don't want to hear any more about dustpans and people.
okay, then let's not talk about upstairs.
Cool.
Anyway, I think I got all of the like actual people that might be missing persons, and anything that would be like directly incriminating, but also there are rooms that are covered in blood, and I don't think that that's the sort of thing that your normal cleaning service is really prepared to deal with.
Yeah. About like, do you think there's services that do like crime scene cleanup that are like no questions asked?
I mean, there was like a video game about it, but I don't know how to do that in real life.
Like, I don't know. Do you know anybody that would know anybody kind of thing? Like,
I guess, can I roll streetwise to figure out if I know how to get rid of the evidence of where bodies were created?
Yeah, like, okay, so it'd be Intel plus Streetwise if you want to know like how to do it yourself.
No.
Or it'd be like Charisma plus Streetwise if you know people who can do it as a no question asked service.
I
Could I get
guess
in on that?
charisma plus streetwise, but what's the difficulty?
That would be a 3 across. For at least for the people piece of it.
I'm gonna search, and we're gonna try to do that.
Hot.
Gonna send it on that to see if I can be helpful with the thought process.
Hey. Hey. both of you guys know some people.
I laugh if it's like both of us come up with the same name in a very relatively same time.
Vincent, you know of a couple of cleaning crews that are mortal, but would clean up the mess, no questions asked, type of thing. Riley, you know of an individual who has a cleaning service that is on your side of the 12 o'clock.
Damn it.
Yeah, so I got a few folks. We've run into some situations and needed to make things go away. So we can't always do that my way. So we've had to let the business sort itself out a little bit. So I can call some folks. They're gonna wonder why they're coming here specifically, but I can probably talk them through it.
Okay. The other option, and I'm upset that it took me this long to put it together. There's what's his face, the big dude with the cloak,
Um,
Captain Q.
Claudius?
Yeah, that guy. He's been apparently around and fixing these kinds of situations for a while. So, I mean, we could have mortals do it, or we could get one of us to do it. You know what I mean? Like, but only reason I'm bringing this up is because I don't know which would be the lesser of two evils. One, we bring a bunch of mortals in here and have to kind of explain away why there's a bunch of blood. Two, we have to be in the same room as that guy.
I mean, not for long. Can't you just like give him a job and then?
Yeah, but then he's gonna like pop back up places all It's just it makes my skin crawl, dude.
Yeah, I mean, he's weird, and
Yeah.
like, what are we on? I think since we've been talking to him, we're on our third Charles.
Yeah. Where the fuck goes through dudes like that? Like,
Him.
I guess. It's terrible. Terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, up to you. I'm willing to take the risk of trying to explain it away with my cleaning crew. But obviously, I'm going to be telling them some things that are not real, and they're going to know that more than just the people who got shot outside got here.
Wait, they're mortals.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna have to pay them. I got this. We can figure this out. I've recently stumbled into the concept of understanding that I can ask people to not remember things.
I would prefer if we paid them.
Okay, we could pay them. They could just forget what they cleaned.
That would be fine.
Okay. You've seen Men in Black?
Yeah.
All right, I just kind of learned how to be a neuralizer. It's weird. It's cool, but it's weird.
Is that like the thing that Marlo and Dom do, or no? Sorry, Marlo and Charlie.
I don't know if they do that also, but like if that's true, then we have a lot of people that can fuck with people's minds, which is
They basically like
terrifying.
not the droids you're looking for at people, and
Yeah. Where I'm just like, I would really prefer it if you didn't remember that happened. And they're like, what happened? It's like, yeah, there we go. Nice job.
okay. Anytime I've seen them do it, it's been for like a couple minutes, not the like 4 hours that it's going to take to clean out that garage.
Fair. Touche.
Yeah, make people.
Damn it, we're gonna have to
forget.
pay
Make
these
people do
guys.
things. Just to be clear,
What was that?
so I can't make people forget. I can sometimes make people do things.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. I know that those are things that hypothetically I could know, but I don't know. Hasn't been a focus. All right, so I'm going to
Okay.
call my people. I'll put them in touch with you.
Okay. And then we go from there.
So yeah, I'm going to call up my crime scene cleaners and send them to come deal with all this stuff. And yeah, I'll give them some sort of plausible enough story that we can sort of just let it go.
Sick. Go ahead and roll subterfuge and manipulation for me, please.
Sure. Difficulty?
2.
How bad could it go?
Warren.
Don't ask. Don't
That
ask.
bad. It
That
could go
bad.
that bad.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
my
it.
God.
Don't worry about it.
Barely.
You know what? You know what?
Just scraping by.
You know what?
The fact that it came
Club's
down
closed.
to Rob's willpower rolls, which have been noticeably just trash for the entire chronicle. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. It's fine. If I bestial fail, I don't have to explain it to them. It's okay. I don't have them anymore, but
Yeah,
They
that's what would
physically
happen.
Don't exist anymore.
He hits on 9 dice. It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Cool. They seem to buy it. They asked if is there a time frame you would like this done by, or a time that works best?
do the like phone on the shoulder, mouth to Riley. How long?
ASAP. If they can come tomorrow, that'd be sick. If they can come tonight, that'd be even cooler.
They
Like
can
3
come
in the morning
tonight.
at this point.
They can come
What's
tonight. It's way more expensive if they come tonight. I'm gonna pick it back up and go 24 hours.
Yeah, let's do. Yeah. So, Riley's actually sitting there, like trying to, like, in the air, do mental math. Like, the 24 hours is fine.
I
Vincent,
mean, we could do it now and just have them think that they set the price for what they did.
I also
Yeah.
haven't transmitted. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoever the boss is, I can make him want to make me happy. Oh my god.
I
You know
can
what? No.
I
I did
could
tell them
rewrite
24 hours at
their
this point.
memory.
I mean,
Just tell them.
that's excellent, but uh,
Okay,
24
24
hours.
hours, fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
fine.
Gonna stress
Look.
Riley out.
24 hours. Let's do it.
Riley, the look in your eyes didn't say I should spend an additional $5,000 on this. So
If they remember doing it.
we talked about that, and that was like a short thing.
Yeah, all right. You're right.
I didn't realize that Charlie was better at this.
And you know what? When you're right. Okay. Moving on. So 24 hours. We're not going to spend the extra $5,000. We are just going to make sure that this gets handled. Once it's clean, then we are. Then it's clean, and we are clean. And we can wash our hands of the whole situation that happened, and we can reopen the doors, and revenue can start coming in, and life is good.
All right, let's do it.
Go team and break.
Great. Where are you leaving the key?
Call when you get here. Someone will open the place for you.
Understood. Okay.
Now I feel like I was mean.
Welcome to playing Vampire the Masquerade.
As we're like walking away, I think that Vincent's like, Riley, do you ever see Breaking Bad? Like, these are the Mike Armitage characters. Like, you call them because you fucked up and you need to make sure that nobody ever knows that that happened. They don't mess around. They're not nice about it. Don't worry about it. They're going to deal with your problem.
You know what? Hell yeah. Okay. Nope. I trust you. Here we go. We got it. Go team.
And then maybe you make them forget that they ever did a thing for you because they will use it against you later. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. That's why we make them forget these kinds of things. Shakes hand. Forget me.
Vincent's thumbs up. You never have to convince him that using magic to make mortals do what you want them to do is a bad thing. Like he's on your side there.
Okay. All right. um, we should probably hide the stuff that was left as gifts, like the gun, whatever else came off that guy. We probably just shouldn't have that out and about, right?
I mean, it was a gun, it was body armor, it was a walkie that is not working right now. The battery's out. Um, Clothes, basically everything that wasn't him.
Cool. So yeah, we should make that a little more discreet, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
I've been just throwing out a bunch of the people's stuff in the trash cans where they went, but you know, this one was different.
Yeah, but that stuff we want to keep because that's cool, and like could come in handy at some point to have one of their fuck off guns.
Yeah. I mean, last time somebody shot a gun that shot that stuff, we all ran away screaming. So,
Right.
you know,
It might be handy to have one of those available. Okay. Yep.
Riley, I don't want to ask this the wrong way or anything. Are you any good with a gun? You seem less than sure. Marlo, are you good with a gun?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I was relatively proficient at one point in life, and I haven't touched one in unlife. So
maybe we give the scary fire gun to Marlo.
yeah, I think that's very. I think that's okay, and yep, that makes sense.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity in all of this, Charlie, what are you doing while all of this is happening? Are you with us? Are you at the bar with your not girlfriend?
Situation.
I'm back and forth.
Oh,
Yeah.
good to know that you're committed.
I'm making sure she's okay. I'm assuming she's pretty drunk. It's gonna be my assumption. I don't know. But yeah, making sure she's okay. And then kind of cutting in and out between the conversations.
And just to confirm, like, it's an AR rifle, like this gun that is being given. It's not like a handgun. It is a rifle.
Okay.
Good luck.
So we'll go in a trunk.
Just want to make sure that was.
Vincent doesn't know one end from the other of a gun. I think that if he hands it to you, he like picks it up with his finger on the trigger, like all of the things that you don't do. It's like, okay, we got to take that away from him.
Yeah, I can tell you right off the bat that's not what you do with it.
Barrel looking down to say, I think it's pretty clean.
The chamber seems clear to me.
Okay.
I don't know. It just looks better with the button with the like the little red side out.
We like the little red side. We should only keep it on that one. The little lever on the side is real fun to flip back and forth also. I don't know what the little dots next to it mean, but
Yep, there's a 1, a 3, and a 5.
Exactly. Okay. Besides cleaning up, anything else you guys like to do for this evening?
No, I think that's what Riley would be doing and attending to.
Yeah, I think it's like hire the crime scene cleaners, hire the actual cleaners, figure out the rest of the logistics to get the thing back open.
Yeah, pretty much crime scene cleaners, once they're done, get actual cleaners in here to get everything like put back where it should be. Profit.
Are there bullet holes anywhere on the outside of the building?
Yes. At the loading dock section, there's quite a few bullet
Just
holes.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, then, should we do anything about those? I don't know. It feels like it adds character to the building.
It's up to you. Although I'm pretty sure the door looks a little not so great.
We'll have to fix those too. I'll call a contractor.
I mean, you can just like go to Home Depot, pick out a new door, and put the door in.
If we're fixing the door, then we fix the bullet holes. If we fix the bullet holes, then we're going to have to paint stuff. If we're going to paint stuff, then we might as well do all new paint because I don't even know if I like this paint anymore. See what you do?
Okay.
See what you do?
Apparently, I opened up a box. I was just talking
Yeah.
about the door. You didn't care about the loading dock, so I was like, okay, cool. He doesn't care. They don't care about the loading dock. Then, well,
No, it's fine. It's fine. We'll just do. We'll do
No.
all of it. Yeah.
No.
Here we go.
No.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
we've been
Mhm.
friends for way too long.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm gonna go. No, Home Depot is closed probably.
At 1:30 a.m.,
So,
oftentimes it is.
I am going to ask Jane. I will text Jane because she's not going to remember. Nope. I'm not even going to talk to her. I'm going to text Jane and I'm going to pick out a door from Home Depot, buy it online, and have it as a pickup so that she can just pick it up tomorrow.
You also probably need some spackle for the bullet
Yeah.
holes.
No, we're not. I'm not doing that. I'm
Oh,
doing
okay.
the basic right
I'd rather fix holes in the wall than put up a brand new door, but okay.
now. Okay, we're gonna add. I'll add spackle to the thing. I don't know, all the paint stuff, all the paint supplies. What color would you like, Riley?
I don't know. I'm not in a headspace to make these choices right
Okay, 20 gallons of white paint.
now. Ew, no.
You said you didn't care, and I'm not picking a
didn't.
color, so
I didn't
you
care. I
know.
just said I'm not in the headspace to make the. Oh my god. I'm gonna break your knees and leave you for the sun. I swear to God.
I don't doubt it. Okay, blue, green,
Oh.
Yeah.
pink. I don't know. I'm
No,
literally-
okay. Hold on. No, I like the green. We're gonna go with the green. Pick like a good green though.
Okay, like a dark green, light green,
Like a dark green.
mint green. No, not mint. Do not pick mint.
No, mint is gross. Mint is
Like olive
easy.
or army.
Olive.
Okay.
Army
Okay, I'm
seems
gonna
aggressive.
put like 20 gallons of. I doubt that's enough because I don't think this is gonna go with it.
Okay.
So all of that is ordered so that they can just throw it in Jane's car tomorrow. She's gonna have to somehow get the door. She'll figure it out. I'm not too worried about it. I'll be asleep.
Spoken like someone who has a ghoul.
How's it gonna happen? Not my problem.
It's gonna happen though. They'll
Okay.
figure it out.
You guys go ahead and fall asleep. Unless there's anything else you guys would like to take care of before the night is over.
Oh, just why Simon was missing is that I put him back on a bus to go back to Indy and get the car.
Okay.
So that should be back by the time I wake up.
It should be.
The operative word.
Um,
Wow, really long bus ride, huh? I know, yeah, it sucked. You are going to do it again.
right. It's going to be terrible, but you're doing it again.
Fucking awful. Sorry. See you when you get back.
I need everyone to go ahead and roll a rouse check to wake up for the next day, or next night, I should say.
You know what? I'm gonna say this tracks.
Based.
Stressful.
Everyone is hungrier. I love that. Riley, where did you stay at the club?
Would my new place be ready?
Not at this moment. You've been a little preoccupied
Okay.
with the meeting and stuff currently.
Fair. Then I'll crash at the club. That's fine.
First thing you realize, there is a missed call.
From who?
The cleaners.
The cleaners, you told them to call when they're there.
Ah, shit.
And that's where we'll pick up next week.
Fuck everything. Life is pain. On life is worse. It's not worth it.
This is why you need somebody to answer your phone.
Why I meant to set it up to have that ready to go, and then I didn't because I was picking paint swatches when I said I didn't have the mental capacity for this right now, and then I was badgered into picking a paint swatch because it had to get done right now so I could get tossed in my not girlfriend's car.
Look, the vibe's just going to be very different if it's eggshell blue versus olive green. It's just
Yeah.
a whole different club.
Yes. What am I supposed to do? Drugs looking at a painting of a sad clown? No, because I'm the sad clown. I don't like that.
And if you weren't before, you are now.
Exactly.
But that being said, we'll pick up next week with still a messy club to clean. And maybe a price that's a little bit more expensive now. But we will go and see you guys next week on another episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. This was episode 51, The Darkest Before the Dawn. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys head over to adventuredice.ca and use code JBrews for 10% off your order. That does go against all the dice that they have on their website, excluding the charity sets, because we do want to make sure that they get their charities that they work very close with. Make sure that they get all the proceeds that they can for their different causes. So, but make sure to use code JBrews for 10% off your order. And because they've been sponsors of the show for a very, very long time, and have been a fantastic company to work with. So make sure to head over there. Also, tomorrow we have our Daggerheart game, Tales of Alarion, as the group is getting ready to go and drop off a large amount of gold that they have just acquired, and seeing how they want to head over to Everett going forward. So make sure to head over tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Tales of Valerian game. But otherwise, guys, thank you guys so much again for coming and hanging out. Cheese Pops, thank you so much for the huge raid tonight, by the way. Also, if you guys haven't already, make sure to head over to TikTok at JBrews11 and give that a follow as well. We do some streaming over on TikTok as well, so make sure to go and do all of that for me, please. That goes a very long way. So thank you guys, and we'll see you guys next week on another episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines. Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.